Welcome back to another video on the channel. As you can see, in today's video we are going to be reviewing the pre-baked Richmond pork sausages. Now this is them. So in today's video what we'll do, we'll get them out of the box. Before we cook them, we'll take an in-depth look at them and we'll take a look at the quality. We'll also go ahead and compare them to the non-pre-baked alternatives from the same brand. And then towards the end of the video, we'll do our normal taste test. Now, I've never purchased pre-baked sausages before, so I don't know what to expect in this video. However, if you enjoy videos like this, consider subscribing to the channel and leave me a comment in the comment section down below and tell me which food should I review next. And so here we go then, no messing about, we're straight into today's video. We've got the Richmond Ready Baked 6 pork sausages. It says in the top right hand corner, heat in 1 minute to the microwave. That means we can eat a Richmond sausage very fast, quick and tasty. Let's turn over then the box and we'll see the options to heat. And so you can heat this from frozen or from the refrigerator. Now, this is from the refrigerator, it's not from frozen, but it gives you the option anyway. And it's fantastic because it gives you a breakdown. If you're gonna cook 2, 4, 6 pork sausages, it gives you the actual breakdown of how long it's going to take to cook each sausage. And of course, it's the exact same if you microwave it from frozen. And of course, there is an alternative to cook them in the air fryer. But again, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to go with the quickest option, and that's going to be from the refrigerator in the microwave. So 2 sausages I'll cook today in 1 minute. And so it says ready to eat, wrapped for freshness, warm up and enjoy. So I think it's time then to get them out of the box. Actually, I'm jumping ahead. We've got the nutritional information and the ingredients. The nutritional information, then pause the video if you want to take a more in-depth look at that. As for the ingredients, that's taken me by surprise. Pork, 51%. Now, I'd expect it to be a lot higher than that. And of course, as ever, your allergens, so wheat and soya. And so let's get them out of the box then. And look, they come individually packaged. As you can see there, they come as a pair, and there's 3 pairs, make 6 sausages in a box. 6 pork sausages, ready baked. I mean, look at that. It doesn't look too appetizing if I'm being totally honest with you. Guys, before we move on with the video, let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think of that on first seeing these ready baked Richmond pork sausages? I'd love to know your thoughts down below. Now, the cooking instructions did tell me to remove all packaging, so I've got to take these out of the packet before we go ahead and cook them. However, as promised, what I'm going to be doing, I've got here a Richmond pork sausage that's also from the refrigerator, but it's not pre-baked. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this in half. We'll take a look inside of that, and we'll also cut one of these in half, and we'll take a look at the pre-baked option and compare them. And so straight out of the packaging on the left here, we've got the pre-baked option. It feels weird and it looks even more strange. And of course, we've got here our non-pre-baked Richmond sausage. Now, look at the difference. The non-pre-baked, they look bigger. They look skinnier, and this isn't a Richmond skinny sausage, it's an original sausage. However, comparing it to the pre-baked one, yeah, it's definitely shorter and it's definitely thicker. It's giving me chip shop sausage vibes. And so the non-pre-baked one, I mean, bear with me because I'm doing this with one hand because I've got the camera in the other hand, but the non-pre-baked alternative there, as you can see, that's the inside of the sausage. I'll try and give you an even more close-up of what we've got. It just looks like slime, like thin slime, thin slush, and I cannot see in there much seasoning. However, let's go ahead then and cut open the pre-baked alternative. And so there we have it, side by side, the pre-baked option and the refrigerated non-pre-baked option side by side. So I just wanted to give you there an overview of both of the options that you have from Richmond. Anyway, that's enough messing about. Let's get these then in the microwave for 1 minute. And so after just 1 minute in the microwave, we have ourselves our Richmond pre-baked pork sausages. Now again, as per the cooking instructions, 2 of them in the microwave is only 1 minute. And then you of course will get yourself this succulent, nation's favourite, the box says, pork sausage. Again, I'm going to give you a quick close-up of the centre of the sausage. Again, doesn't look very well seasoned. It looks like mush. The scent coming from this dish is of the normal, I would say normal smell you would get from a Richmond sausage. The exact same. Anyway, let's go ahead then and get into our taste test. And so here we go then. The taste test is upon us. As I always do on this channel, I'll give you the close-up again of what we are going to be eating and reviewing in today's video. Now, before we go ahead and taste the sausages, I haven't spoken about price just yet, so I'll give you the price. £2.50 for 6 pre-baked. That's the words that you've got to focus on there. Pre-baked pork sausages. £2.50. What do you think? For £2.50, there's a lot of sausages out there branded that you can pick up. Now the box does say nation's favourite. And I know a lot of people, you watching this video right now, you might not like Richmond sausages. A lot of people don't like Richmond sausage. 51% pork in this sausage. It's got that less pork in the sausage. It may even be vegan. But look, a lot of people don't like Richmond. I'll give you the close-up there of the sausage itself. Reminds me a lot of a chip shop sausage. Go to your local chippy this weekend. Get a small sausage and it will look exactly like that. Without any further ado, let's get in then to the taste test. Here goes. Now straight away, that normal Richmond original taste coming from the sausage, which I'm gonna shock you, I don't mind. I quite like the taste of a Richmond sausage, but I get that it's not for everybody. One thing I will say though is, I usually cook my sausages in the oven, so you don't usually get that greasy, oily feel to the sausage. However, I think because they're pre-baked and they've been in the microwave, they're very oily. Again, I'm not sure if you can tell from the plate itself, that's what it was cooked on. I'm not sure if the camera's picking that up, but there's a lot of oil on that plate. So yeah, they tend to leave a lot of residue behind. We'll go in with a second bite. Now I've got to say, I'm a fan of this. I like this product. I don't like the price though at £2.50. I think if I could get this product for £2, then for me, it's a weekly shopping purchase in my opinion. Again, it's strange that they come in these packets and that they're pre-baked, but the taste is almost the exact same as the original refrigerated versions that are not pre-baked. And so the overall taste rating I'm going to give them is a 7 out of 10. Again, I like the taste. You watching this video, you might not like Richmond sausage, and that's absolutely fine. And so the overall rating I'm going to give them is a solid 8 out of 10. In my opinion, they're a recommendation and they're a buy. And so if you enjoy videos like this, consider subscribing to the channel and leave me a comment in the comment section down below and tell me which food should I review next.